Tell me if you can hear my iPad when I turn it on.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zach. Our second piece tonight is River Rendezvous, arranged by Michael Sweeney. This competition has multiple different beautiful moving parts that represent a river flowing through constructing themes and wide range of dynamics. If you want to listen to what the song kind of starts for like a slower, sort of calmer pace, and as the song goes through, you start to hear the percussion come in and it starts to build up. So I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as the band plays River Rendezvous.
the White Symphonic Band. How about one more round of applause for Mr. Fancher and the Green Symphonic Band? Before we proceed, I want to take a minute, on this evening, just to tell you how absolutely humbled I am to be able to stand on stage and make music with these young adults. They truly do a phenomenal job. They are awesome to work with, and the vast majority of the time, it's a pleasure. We also are very blessed here to have a tremendous staff, as well as administration at Mayfield High School that is very supportive of all of your students and their involvement in the music program. Mr. Brian Lynn, our principal, Ms. Jackie Beaker, and Mr. Ryan Newman, our assistant principals, as well as with us here this evening, Associate Principal Mr. Michael Corey. They really are phenomenally supportive, and they deserve a huge round of applause for all of you. As many of you know, we are truly blessed to be members of the Mayfield community. It's a truly wonderful place. So seated here is the White Symphonic Band, and I would like to welcome to the stage Miss Paige Bushman.
Our portion of the performance tonight, our White Symphonic Band performed the piece Lullaby in the Mirror by Richard L. Salcedo. This piece is heartfelt and touching, with a mournful melody that weaves its way through a variety of moods and colors. It's the kind of music that stays with you long after the final note has faded, and we hope it does just that for you tonight. We hope you enjoy Lullaby in the Mirror.
tune, but as per the tickets, we do involve some small in-flight entertainment. But of course, you did buy economy on Spirit. Could have done better. We will not have any refreshments nor in-flight movies, but we will have a great tune by one James King Swington. His tune is known as Aces of the Air. Named after and also inspired by fighter planes and also air combat, he decided to make this march, which is heavily inspired by military wonder of flying through the air, different types of planes, ranging from World War I to present day. Other than that, please sit back, relax, ignore the crying baby in aisle 5, and have a nice flight.
So as you may or may not have noticed, Take 5 is so entitled because it actually is written in 5/4, which is especially challenging because as musicians, we are used to having things kind of most of the time neat and tight, right? 4, we like things to be even, and even in the waltz, it's in 3, and it has a very definite offset where it goes back and forth, and you're kind of anchored. Whereas this, it's 3 and then 2, so it's a very unsettling to play in. I think they did a phenomenal job. Take 5. So next up, we have a tune entitled "A Night in Tunisia," and it was written by the late great Dizzy Gillespie. I'm not sure, maybe many of you know that name. He was a really famous jazz trumpeter. It was in the era of, he's a little bit younger than Louis Armstrong. Was famous for his cheeks would puff up, and he had a horn with a bell that he would play bent over like this, and he had a trumpet with a bell that pointed out. But anyway, A Night in Tunisia, originally also featuring Charlie Parker, so 2 monsters in the jazz world. This tune is featuring Adrian Poland on the trumpet, and Max Feynman on the bass guitar. As you can tell, this jazz ensemble, they got it. And it's really is a blast every single day to come in and just make music, and we have a ton of fun. To round out this evening's jazz band performance, we will be playing a classic, which it actually transcends being a jazz standard because it's really a big band tune, and should be instantly recognizable to most all of you, and it is entitled In the Mood. It was written by Joe Garland and made famous by Len Miller's Big Band. Dr. Hunter on the announcing science. Ashley Ruth on tenor sax. Adrian Powell and David Lay on the first trumpet solo. Brady Bell and communication on the second trumpet solo. All right, thank you all so much. Give us just a minute to get wind ensemble up here.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. As Mr. Triber introduced, I am Cam Kish. I am a senior. I play the French horn in the wind ensemble as well as the white symphonic band, and I'm lead trumpet in the jazz ensemble. The first piece I'm going to introduce for the wind ensemble portion and final portion of this concert is Irish Tune from County Derry. Irish Tune from County Derry was composed by Percy Aldridge Granger, an Australian composer born in Brighton in 1882. This piece includes lots of dynamic use throughout, including a very impactful climax towards the end of the piece. The balance between the counter melodies and the melodies, the counter melodies and melodies is something that needs to be done in just the right order to complement each other. The phrasing is also unique in every single part, even within sections. For example, the first and second French word parts have similar parts in phrasing, but it's not the same. With all of these things, it makes the piece challenging despite the simplistic rhythms and key signature. Featuring Miss Oshaki as our conductor, I hope you all enjoy Irish Tune from County Derry.
As Cam alluded to, Miss Oshaki will be our guest conductor for this evening. If we could welcome Miss Oshaki to the stage. When we're picking tunes, it is always something that is very intentionally done, and it is not often that we have a wind ensemble that Irish Tune from County Derry fits with. It is one of my favorites, and in speaking with Miss Oshaki, she was like, that is my absolute favorite wind band piece. She's like, it is my dream to one day be able to conduct that. And so, after some conversation, Miss Oshaki is going to be, for the first time ever, guest conducting the wind ensemble, which is something we've never had before. She is a fantastic colleague, as is Mr. Fancher. We are very blessed here. She truly has the students' best interest at heart and does a phenomenal job, and it's a pleasure to work with her. Irish Tune from County Derry. To introduce our final tune for the concert this evening, senior Allison Monk.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Allison Hawk, and I play trumpet in the wind ensemble. For the finale of tonight's concert, the wind ensemble will be performing a march entitled "The High School Cadets" by John Philip Sousa. This is one of Sousa's most famous marches. The version we are playing tonight is the original version he composed and that he wrote back himself in 1890, not one that was separately arranged for a high school ensemble. It was a slightly difficult piece for us at first, as it is written in a challenging key signature, features large dynamic changes, and incorporates accents at different points to add texture. Thank you so much for coming to our concert. We hope you enjoyed and have a great night. And with that, the high school cadets.
Thank you once again for joining us. It was really a pleasure to make music for you this evening. Hope you all have a safe trip home and a great rest of your week.